Is this gonna get us flagged?
Yo, what up? Y'all hear the theme music. Y'all see these beautiful faces. It's the Let's Get Canceled podcast. I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog, your favorite friendly, lovable loudmouth.
And I'm Thommy With An H. I'm the voice of the people. I speak for y'all. Hey, yo, cousin.
What up, cousin?
You ready?
Take that. I'm ready. Let's get canceled. All right, so check it out, man. Tonight, y'all know what we talking about. Diddy. This documentary got all y'all niggas talking. Some of y'all in your feelings. I want to talk about documentary. Did you watch the documentary?
Did not watch the documentary at all. And that's what I came here to tell everybody. I have not watched it. So tonight's episode, you're going to have to convince me.
I'm going to tell you why you need to watch this.
Tell me why I need to watch it, because I don't think I want to see it. I don't think I want to see any parts of this documentary. I watched the trial.
Yes, you do. Listen,
I do.
I know you. You will watch the documentary.
Oh boy. All right, so we'll get to it.
But first and foremost, man, thank y'all for all of y'all support, man. We appreciate the ones who rocking with us, y'all who are sharing the content, y'all who are engaging with us in the DMs, in comment sections. We love every bit of it, man. Thank y'all. You don't have to agree with us to interact with us. Just interact with us, man. We want to have a conversation, all right?
Straight up. We lost one of our first subscribers, one of our first fans, one of our first. You know
one of our biggest supporters, bro.
Yeah, one of the biggest supporters from day one. Showed up at our very first out of town live. You know what I'm saying? That we did in the old man. Rest in peace to Nene, man. We had mentioned her before during Cancer Awareness Month, and
we did.
Unfortunately, she did succumb to that. She won that fight. I won't even say she lost her battle with cancer. True. She won that fight and she got her wings. So shout out to the homie. Bright eyes, Nene.
For sure. Salute. And keep her family in your prayers, man.
Indeed.
Like she had just recently lost her mom.
Yeah.
Well, not recent, too recent. Yeah, too recent. And I
think today's her mom's birthday. Well, Monday is her mom's birthday. So she just had her mom's birthday. I think she ended up passing away like 2 years ago. And then she ended up going through her ordeal.
Her remission. She was in remission and then it came back. She was in remission. So she fought like a champ for real. Fight. But her kids are in my prayers. Her brother, she's got one brother, and he just lost within a span of 2 years. He's lost his mom, his dad and his sister.
Yeah.
So just keep them in prayer, man. But shout out, rest in peace, Nene. We appreciate you. All right. So anyway, but on top of that, if Nene was here, she would agree with us to say like, comment, share, subscribe. All right. And make sure on YouTube, man, you hit that bell notification, because that's the way you get to know every time we go live or we drop any new content. All right. I've had people come to me and hit me up and be like, oh, are y'all still doing, like, I didn't see it come up. Make sure you hit that bell notification, because you'll get that notification that tells you, hey, the Let's Get Canceled just dropped another episode, or the Let's Get Canceled is live right now. Same thing. Make sure your notifications are on all your social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're all over the place. All right,
we're everywhere.
Also,
we drop all kinds of different content on those platforms. It's not always what we discuss on the pod. Sometimes you just get things that we
pop up,
things that we think are hilarious. That's it.
Right.
There are some things that'll make you think a little bit. Hey, we are those types of people, man. Hey, we are not just one trick pony. We do have a lot on our minds, and we like to share it with you guys to get your feedback. And a lot of you do give a lot of feedback on the social, so we do appreciate that. We just want you to make sure that you are in the comments on these videos as well.
Absolutely. And make sure, if you like to listen to your podcast when you're on the road, you can find us tomorrow everywhere you get your audio podcasts. All right, we're there. So whether you want to watch us, lucky you. If you want to just listen to us, you can do that too. We're everywhere. So thank y'all so much, man. We're in the holiday season, cuzzo.
Oh man, cousin. The holidays screwed me. You remember last month we were doing our Fight the Fat challenge for November. But guess what? We
got hands, huh?
Yeah, boy, put them things gave me the quick 1-2. So I'm going to extend this until December, possibly into January, because
we going all the way until we get to our goal.
Until I get to where I'm going. Yeah, because
right.
I say since the fight the fat did not work, I'm going with I'm going to do my beard. I'm going to try to get my beard to grow. See, if my belly can shrink, beard can grow. So that's my challenge now, is to get my beard to fill on now. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to continue to fight the fat.
Have you made any progress on the Fight the Fat campaign?
Fight the Fat, actually, I regressed quite a bit over the holiday season. Wow. I had some rough moments, and I'm just going to keep on pushing. I think I'm up about 4 or 5 pounds from where we started.
I had a little bit more freedom because we didn't travel for Thanksgiving this year, and we didn't have everybody at my house for Thanksgiving this year. So, I mean, I had a Thanksgiving meal, but the more often than not, it starts the day or two before, depending on when everybody get there, and then it lasts through the whole week. You know what I mean? Until everybody leaves. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that this year, which it was nice to just be us, like the nuclear family, as they call it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying here? And not that I didn't miss like my in-laws and my parents coming into town, but it was nice with just us here. It was kind of dope. Yeah. So
you saw how it was.
We was all right.
You saw how it was when you came. You saw how it was when you came over with the Richardson clan, and you saw the plates and the buffet set up everywhere, and all the different types of things going on. And it was like that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday on the way out, I get a call. Hey, come on back over here. We need you to make breakfast. And hey, pick this up, pick this up, pick this up. And then there's just food everywhere again on Sunday. So it was a great brunch, a great time to be around the family. However, fat was calling, and I was picking the fuck up every time, bro.
Well, look, I am down. I think we started this out. I was at 274. I'm at 268.4 right now, as of right before this show. So I feel good. Yes. I'm feeling all right.
Somebody got to win. Somebody got to win.
Having a celebratory beverage. That's a problem. But all in all, man, I think it was a good holiday season.
I'm
looking forward to Christmas. And then, we move on to next year and bigger and better things, man.
Yeah, man. It's definitely a good time of year. And it's time that a lot of people have time off from work. And I do have a little bit of time off from work. And what I do is I watch Christmas movies. I like to watch Christmas movies. And what you're telling me.
Not none of the black ones, right?
What black ones? Black people got Christmas movies?
I don't know, but Christmas movies, black people. I don't know if we got any specific black Christmas movies. Y'all let me know.
I don't think there was a black. I'm trying to think. I watched Miracle on 34th Street. There's
never seen
it. Wow. I watched the one with I watched Elf. Elf had a black person in it. Faison was in Elf.
Yep, I love Elf.
Yeah, I watched Elf. I watched Home Alone every day. I would watch Home Alone every day until the end of the year.
That's nostalgic for me. That reminds me of grandmama.
Yeah, every day. I watch Home Alone every day. Let's see. So yeah, there's every day there's Christmas movies. I watch every day. We're watching Home Alone every day. I watched Die Hard. Watched Die Hard the other night. That's Christmas. That's Christmas.
It's not a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie, and there is a black person in there too.
Bruce Willis. It's not a Christmas movie.
What the hell do you know about it?
That's what
it was during Christmas time. So it's a Christmas movie.
So I feel like we did you and I did a basketball tournament.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. And I remember we had a Black Grinch or Black Santa Claus.
Black Santa.
Shout out to Mr. Get Down. And I said, play Santa Claus goes straight to the ghetto. Santa Claus goes straight to the ghetto. And I was disappointed and surprised by what the DJ chose because he chose the James Brown version.
Yes.
And I was disappointed because in my head, what I wanted to hear was Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg.
And Nate Dogg, right.
What I heard was, so I initially was like, oh, and I was like, oh, yeah, but that's that joint. So
love it.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing we was talking about tonight. But that's what I'm saying.
What I was thinking of was, since You telling me right now I need to get off my Christmas movie kick and I need to watch perversion on film.
Yeah.
A perversion documentary.
Yes, indeed. You absolutely need to watch it. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I think I understand why you're adverse to watching this documentary. I think I know why. I'm not 100% positive, but I know you. And so to you, it's just more coonery and buffoonery. And you don't want to debase your mental health with that type of.
I don't like pain. Okay. I don't like watching people's pain.
Okay.
And what I think this documentary is going to be, kind of like what I heard the Michael Jackson doc was, kind of like what I heard the R. Kelly doc was. I never watched any of those either, but it's just.
Which Michael Jackson doc are you talking about?
The Surviving Neverland, was it?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Something like
got
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was bad.
I don't like to sit there and relive those people's pain. And
you mean the victims?
Yeah, and that be my portion of entertainment. Now, is this something where the victims are speaking out? And no,
no, there's a couple victims, but not the ones you want to hear from.
No, Cassie.
No, absolutely not.
Really?
No, Cassie. Like, I mean, they talk about the Cassie situation, of course, but you would want to hear from a Cassie. You would want to hear from even the most silent of them all, J-Lo. Like you would want to hear from these people. You can't hear from Kim Porter because God rest her soul.
Right.
The only people you hear from are a couple of dudes.
Sex workers?
No, not all of them.
You didn't even have any of the whores in there?
One of them. One
whore.
Not the one that you know about, though. Like, so that's the thing. So here's the thing.
So there's new information here. There's new information.
I went into this documentary thinking I'm not going to hear anything new that I don't already know from like online and the blog site stuff, which is true until extra comes out. Let me set the scene for you. All right. Apparently, and this is all alleged. I'll tell the story. Allegedly, Diddy was already shooting a documentary for himself.
Okay.
It may or may not already have been being shot for Netflix. But he had a videographer who was shooting, who was under contract. At some point, that videographer had to be away for a while and sent a replacement, not an employee, a replacement. That replacement shot the stuff, stuck with Diddy the whole time or whatever. Apparently was never paid.
Because he wasn't under contract. The other guy was under contract.
I don't know if that's why. But what it is that they were two separate entities. So I don't know if the original guy got paid and this guy was just like, hey, where's my bread? And this videographer, original guy says, oh, you got to talk to them about that. They say, oh, you got to talk to him about that. Like, because I've been in those situations where it's like, oh, no, he was supposed to pay you. No, he was supposed to pay you. Okay,
like a subcontractor of there of sorts.
Right. So, and I don't know what the deal is, but I do know somehow the claim is that he didn't get paid. So to him, I'm not under contract and you don't have to pay me. Okay, well, I own this footage.
This is mine.
And who's always looking for something? Curtis Jackson. Oh my God.
Oh.
Listen, number one.
You can't drop the ball and let 50 pick it up.
At all. I don't know who y'all think this nigga is.
That nigga scoops and scores, nigga. He's a scooping scorer.
He is the Dennis Rodman cleanup guy of all of media. Like, I don't understand how y'all don't get that. So he does this documentary. You get behind the scenes footage with Diddy leading up to, so like as the documentary is going on, you'll get flashes back to incidents, and then you'll see Diddy present day while the feds are building a case on him. You hear conversations with him and his attorneys. You see him talking to his attorney in a hotel suite when the camera zooms out and sees the cops who are just watching him on the other rooftop of the other building right outside his window. Like, it's like that, bro. You hear him talking, like trying to quarterback like the whole thing, all the way to the hotel footage of him walking in the hotel and the federal agents walk out and put him in cuff, and like they walk up to the room, like all the way down. I don't know if I just missed this version of the Cassie tape, but this one seems so much clearer and so much more graphic.
And more than likely, that was a part of what that intent was, but so that there would not be a clear picture. They just want you to get it, but I'm pretty sure the prosecution had the clear picture. And how this documentary gets it.
Again, I have to go back to Curtis Jackson. Like, there is nothing this man can't get his hands on. So you remember back in the day when Diddy did that "Hate Me Now" video with Nas, and the rumor was Diddy went and confronted Nas about the crucifixion scene. Wasn't Nas. It was the producer or the video guy, whoever it was. But it actually happened, and he actually went, and they actually put hands on this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? They actually beat this nigga ass. You understand what I'm saying? It was Steve Stout. That's who it was. Duh. Steve Stout.
Wow.
Yeah. Beat him up. Beat his ass. So it was great. It was funny. Hilarious. Like, you don't see video of him beating his ass, but but you see like they say something and then you see Steve Stout. It's just like, golly. Another thing that I've learned, this is why I'm just only going to hit the points where I know that this is going to cause you to have to watch this documentary. Not only like it clears up rumors that we've had from back in the day with, because I always heard that he confronted Nas and like he was going to beat up Nas. It wasn't Nas. He went to Steve Stout. Anyway, secondly, the hooker, the male hooker. I don't think I've ever seen a man describe extremely questionable behavior in a way that was so matter of fact. You follow what I'm saying? Like, he described, number one, Diddy never contacted him. It was always Cassie. As in, the initial contact was Cassie. As in, there was a whole lot of. Then he was like, Diddy was in the other room, and then Diddy never participated until he did. And he says, and I'm going to, spoiler alert, ew. But listen, he says, remember the rumors were that Diddy would, like, he would bust on Cassie, and then Cassie would run to Diddy. So, and he would like lick it off or something like that.
Yeah.
This hooker says, the dude says that no, they collected his semen. Like, ritualistically, like they would collect the semen every time until he said, this is kind of weird. He said, hey, to each his own, and I don't really care, but why are y'all collecting? And then she said that he'd like to, like play with it and like play with it. It was crazy. But the way he said it, he was like, yeah, I was just asking him, like, why are they collecting it? And he said after he asked that, though, they never collected it again.
Oh, I would want to puke. My stomach turns hearing the story.
That's over there. But the way he talked about it, he was just like, very matter of fact. Very matter of fact. Here's some more details for you. Like, this is y'all. If y'all don't know, I am attempting to convince this nigga to watch this documentary. So the other thing is, they describe him going through. Now, there are people in this documentary that you wouldn't think about. I think, I could be wrong. I think Craig Mack's ex-wife or somebody who's friends with Craig Mack's ex-wife or wife was in the documentary. Danity Kane, what's her name? The white bitch, the Aubrey.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, Aubrey. She says that she was raped, but essayed. I don't want to say that word, you know what I'm saying? But she claimed that happened,
by
but then
Diddy or
she
by
read
someone in his sphere.
by him
Oh,
and his boys. But then she said that she got a text message from somebody. She said she doesn't remember it. Somebody texted her and told her that it happened, like sent her something like a statement from somebody else. And so she was like, was I really, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't, I do not victim blame at all.
right.
And I believe that I am more likely to err on the side of belief of somebody saying something happened to them than not. I don't believe her. Anyway, that's
if you can't remember it happening. I understand. I'm not gonna say I do a lot of things, but I've done a lot of things. I'm like, I don't remember the night before, so you can't really blame me for what I did the night before. If I don't remember it, it didn't happen. That sort of thing. Yeah, because I used to get drunk. A lot of people like, man, you're an asshole. You used to do it. I was like, hey, I didn't do that. I don't remember it, so it didn't happen. So get over it. But I do understand sometimes that
ladies and gentlemen, it happens. I don't care if you remember it or not, it happened. All right, side story. So I'm dealing with a client who tends to drink a lot. So I see him recently, and he comes up to me, and his left eye is like, God, and it's split. Oh, I'm like, nigga. And I say, yo, what happened to your face? He says, one of your people, one of my people, I ain't got no people out here. He said, one of these kids out here attacked me. And I said, what? What happened? So I'm like, here, go sit in my office. But I go look at security cameras.
You're going to pull cameras.
I know he drinks a lot. I go pull it up. And then I went back to him. I said, hey, I got good news. He's like, what? I said, you weren't attacked. He goes, what? I said, nobody attacked you. I said, you got hit, but you weren't attacked. It involved teenagers. He swung on his teenager. He was drunk.
Oh.
He swung on his teenager, missed. His teenager, bah, with a pistol. Ooh. Like the kid had a pistol. Ooh. And he swung at him, and the kid just and came up from and caught him. Oh, it was ugly. And he you know what I'm saying?
Did they continue to hit him?
No.
Good job, kids. Good job.
Good kids. I mean, I don't know what a 13, 14-year-old needs with a pistol, but that's neither here nor there.
You had one.
I was just like, yo, I said, so you see this? You were drunk, and whether you believe it happened or not, you woke up with the scars. You know, you didn't even know this happened, but it did. And you committed darn near felony because you almost abused this little kid.
Child abuse, yeah.
Right. So yeah, that was just to your point of, if I don't remember, it didn't happen. No, it happens.
I'm not apologizing for it. It may have happened, but I'm not apologizing.
Okay. Anyway, so listen. So he was involved with a lot of what they tried to show, and I think that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to show that Diddy was grimy. I won't say underhanded, because I don't think he was. I don't think anything in this documentary was he's being underhanded. Okay. I think it was just he's not a good person. Like he would see a guy who was at this level in the industry, whether it was Andre Harrell, Al B. Sure, all these different people. He would get close to them and then take their bitch. Oh my God, it was the greatest thing ever.
Like, I think that's what he did with how he got Cassie from Ryan Leslie. I heard they were working together, and Diddy comes in and
and they showed that in the studio where he's sitting back, and was it her? Yeah, he's in there with him, and he's like, yeah, well, she needs to be, and like you can see a nigga sunning another nigga. Like we call it dirty macking. Like you can see him just like emasculating this dude, but not overtly, just like saying little slick shit, like letting him know I run this. This is my space. This is my sphere. So it was bad. It was bad. But the worst part of the whole thing, well, not the worst part. There's a lot of worst parts.
Okay, I'm say sounds like a lot of bad happening here.
Some of the things that stood out to me were there was a lot with his son. And don't quote me on which son it is, whether Justin or this one or what. I don't
Justin
know.
King or
but they were there with him, not at the during the bad stuff, but like while he's talking about it and talking about these people and these different people. Like one of the girls, you remember Dirty Money, the little group he had, him and the two black girls, one of the black chicks from Danny DeCane. But then, so the one black chick from Danny DeCane was on this documentary, and she's talking like she was kind of supporting him, but not all the way. Like, because the other girl from, like, so her and the other girl was in Dirty Money. The other girl from Dirty Money accused him of SA. And so she was like, I never saw any of that. I can't say nothing ever happened because they were doing stuff like we all did stuff, but she went further than I would. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, so this is what I mean by some of it. Remember when we first broke this story, when we first broached this topic, and I was like, do I think all of that happened? I don't. Like, and do I think it's all terrible? I don't. Now, do I think he's a bad person? Yeah. Do I think that he did some stuff that he shouldn't have done, possibly illegal, possibly damaging stuff? Yeah, but do I think everything that's said?
All of it, right?
No, I don't think so. And I watched this documentary, and even though it was made by 50 Cent, I come away going, he didn't do all of it.
He didn't do all of it.
He didn't do all of it. And I think I won't go as far as saying it was a fair documentary because it obviously was Diddy's a terrible person documentary, like just flat out.
From the bar,
50. But
so 50 is diabolical in the and that's where I've got a question. I told you earlier I got a question for you that I want to bring. King of Petty, 50 Cent versus Charleston White.
I just want to tell 50 something. There's nothing you can do to get back at Diddy. They didn't give him a life sentence. Say, man, listen. I know you still mad because the boy had your baby mama over there. Oh yeah. Playing foosball with her. That's the foosball machine with the two. You all them one men. Ain't that the thing? You spin them in the soccer man spin. Yeah, he had your baby mama over there playing foosball with the little boy in there watching a big screen TV. Who you think was coming out telling him everything gonna be all right? It wasn't his mama. She was in there. She was the ball on the foosball table, so they were kicking her around. That was Diddy, man. So you got to, nothing else, 50. You got to appreciate Diddy.
50 Cent.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why. Charleston White has no credibility outside of his circle.
So he doesn't have the reach that 50 has.
It's not even the reach. It's just the credit. When you see 50, you see musician, you see mogul, you see all this stuff, and you see a petty nigga. You know what I'm saying? When you see Charleston White, to me, what I see is a clown who pokes at people. So it's the difference between watching Kevin Hart or Cat Williams when they get on a roll when they're clowning on somebody versus some random dude at the gas station who just say something flip out the mouth. Charleston White is the random dude at the gas station, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
Now he does have a little bit more. He's growing in. Well, he was. I don't know that he's still growing in influence and reach, but he had a moment.
He had a moment for sure.
He was on his way up. I just don't. I think. Yeah, I think he does stuff for clout, and just because he knows it'll be shocking. I don't think 50 does. I think 50 does it and finds out a way. Like, I think 50 plans to do something crazy and then decides, you know what, if I'm going to do it, I might as well make money off of it. How can I make money off of it? I feel like the business side of it is secondary with 50. Like, I got to get back at you.
I can make a bag, but I'm going to talk about this anyway. And if I can make some money off of it, that's secondary.
There's a certain level of respect in what 50 does. I know that sounds weird.
When it initially came out and he said he was gonna do a Diddy doc, Diddy do it or something like that, I did not believe he was gonna do that at all. There was nothing in me that said, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I thought that was just the ultimate troll move, and I think he just took it to the next level.
which is the difference between him and Charleston White. Charleston White be like, I was walking your hood, nigga. I'll do this. And then he'll show up later, like at some off times or whatever. Anyway, but the only person I think Fifth actually disrespects, two people that I think he has zero respect for when he goes at him, is Rick Ross and Ja Rule. Everybody else he's going out, I think he actually does respect him, but it's like, hey, this is fun.
Yeah.
Because he said something about the battle with and he was like, they were asking him like, yo, so what do you, when you got in these battles, when you're going at this one or that one, like, do you ever look back on it and go, uh-oh, I'm in trouble? He goes, no. He goes, there was one time when he's like, they were like, who? Jadakiss.
He said, when that nigga can spit.
Right. He said, because they, like, these guys rap, like they actually rap. He said, the other guys are just, but so I think there's a level of respect there. There is no fear. There's no fear. There's a definite level of respect.
Anyway, now, speaking of the Ja Rule did come out and say that 50 is doing this only for the money and he does not care about the victims.
I agree with both those statements.
So in this documentary, is there any soft point to where the victims are? No. Nobody cares about the people. This is just a documentary about. This is information gathering.
Right. I did not see. There's an obvious pull towards this nigga's a terrible nigga. Mm-hmm. But there is not an obvious pull towards we should all feel sorry for the victims.
Okay.
It's literally, it's matter of fact, this is what it is. They went back when he was we threw the party in the basketball tournament, the celebrity basketball tournament where the people died. Either way, you know what tournament I'm talking about. Y'all know what tournament I'm talking about. So it was very interesting to see his response and how to juxtapose that against later events like the club with J-Lo and Shine. It was strange because to me it felt like a reach because you get a kid, and I'm saying kid, but 20-something years old, throws a party and didn't think everything through. Nigga, how many 20-year-olds do you know think everything through? And it didn't seem malicious.
And it was New York. It was New York. You're right. It was the City College Stampede, December 28, 1991.
Yeah.
Diddy and Heavy D party.
Here's another question, and this is where it gets sticky. Pause.
I'm about to say slimy, sticky.
It's what's bad about what I found difficult to grasp. Pause again. Was how one man could manipulate so many people. And understand what I mean by manipulate. I think everybody manipulates. Mm-hmm. That is my thought process, because manipulation only means putting things in place in order to achieve what I want to achieve. I think everybody does. So if everybody manipulates, how is one man able to manipulate so many otherwise seemingly intelligent people to go along with his buffoonery?
When you see the growth, you always want to attach yourself to the growth. So sometimes you'll overlook some of the bullshit in order to make sure that you're able to take that ride. So when you start seeing the ascent of someone and you see the manipulation that they do to others to get that step, you're like, hey, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't me. So I'll go along with it and I'll allow him to get away with certain things, even with me, so that I can become a part of that ascent to where he's going. And then when you realize that everyone he screwed over to get to the top, eventually it's going to be your turn. By that time, a lot of times it's a little too late. Like I blame some of the stuff, like all of these people that come out and tell what they saw.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the bodyguards and the chauffeurs and the personal assistants and all the stuff who were a party to this stuff. And you worked in concert with him to get these things happening. And now all of a sudden it's, I knew it was happening. Oh, it was terrible.
It
wasn't terrible when you were doing
this documentary. None of those people are there. You don't get the driver who was like, oh, I saw this happen. No. That's what makes this brilliant, because everything that you could possibly go, yeah, but see, that nigga was in on it. He's just trying to make himself look good now.
Right.
Those people are not there. The only person that I can think of that really fell completely off and has a gripe that went against them would be Mark Curry. Mark Curry's in this documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about, now Mark ain't had nothing ever since, like a couple of and he was ghostwriting for Diddy, which again does not matter because like Diddy never claimed to be a rapper, and so of course we all knew he was getting ghostwritten for. Jay, Fifth, Mark Curry, Jadakiss, all these people writing for him. You know what I mean? We all know that. Mm-hmm. But so you don't get you can't suspend the disbelief with these random hangers on. These aren't random hangers on that are in this. It's like, and he's got the behind the scene footage, so most of it is coming from Puff's mouth. And bro, there's a scene where he goes to Harlem. He's like, yo, I'm going uptown. Got to be around my people. Gets out, like on the phone with somebody. He says, yo, I just left the bank depositing so many million or whatever on this deal I just did. Good job. Then he goes out and people are stopping him and take pictures and stuff. He's shaking hands and all this stuff. He gets back in his chauffeured vehicle, and the first thing in his mouth is like, yo, I need hand sanitizer. I need some, man, I got to go bathe, man. All these people around me. So he comes off. Now, granted, if me and you were out somewhere and we see a whole bunch of people out in the parking lot somewhere, yo, what up? The first thing we're going to do when we get back in the car is probably get some hand sanitizer. Right. Because you don't shake a whole bunch of hands and be touching people.
But it's not the ill people.
Right. And that's what it is.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Big Tech Dog, your favorite friendly level loudmouth. Hey, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. All right? Peace.
I've been out a lot. I need to go take a shower, but they did it right after all of that. So it seemed like it was like ill people.
But my thing is, if you could play with a nigga's babies, dude, why you worried about they going dapping up strangers like that? That's gross. Oh, that's kind of nasty. My bad. I did not mean to do that.
Oh, God.
I didn't mean to do that.
That was worse than anything I've heard in this doc. Oh, God.
Now, I did listen to something earlier today, and I was just listening to the beef between 50 and Diddy and like how that whole thing came about. And
I have no idea how it came about.
Hearing that it started over Diddy's relationship with Rick Ross, when he aligned himself with Rick Ross after 50 and Rick had issues because him and Diddy were working together and doing all kinds. And then once that happened, you know how 50 gets. If you align yourself with this nigga, I got to take everybody down. There was a line at the beginning of Window Shopper. Do you remember the song Window Shopper? And at the very beginning, he says, "Oh, the top feels so much better than the bottom.
Feels so much better." Yeah.
Apparently, this is a shot at Diddy, and it's not talking about his place in the rap game.
You are lying. You are lying.
50 even put Mace in the video for his track Window Shopper. And what a lot of people didn't know is that 50 was taking shots at Diddy on the track too. The track opens up with 50 saying, "The top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better." Everyone thought 50 was talking about taking over the rap game, but it was also a shot about Diddy hooking up with dudes. And in 2018, 50 confirmed that the line was about Diddy.
Allegedly, 50 had some information because you remember back in the day, 50 was telling you, "Hey, don't make me break out what old girl told me." One of Puff's ex-girls who said she had to hide under the car. I think Gene Deal ended up coming out saying he had beat a girl, so she had to climb under the car to keep from getting beat. 50 had already had that information years before.
At the end of the track, 50 said, "All right, I see what you're trying to do, but I don't know why you're doing what you're trying to do. Why you want to make me tell everybody what Misa told me?" Misa Hilton is a stylist and fashion designer who worked with artists on Bad Boy Records like Lil' Kim. She dated Diddy back when he was still an intern at Uptown Records, and that's how she got started in the industry. Misa Hilton and Diddy were on and off again while he was taking over the industry, and according to Diddy's ex-bodyguard Gene Deal, Diddy beat Misa so bad that she had to crawl under a car just to get away from him.
He beat that woman till she was crawling up under a car, man.
Where there's also talking about the Cassie situation before the video came out, and Diddy talks about, 50 talks about all of that. So he has been taking shots at Diddy forever. But that line, the top feels so much better than the bottom, is allegedly aimed at things he had already heard about Diddy and just taking a quick shot. In window shot on a song about anything other than that, but just so you know, young man, I'm on your head, boy. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah. See now.
Wait. I can't get my head around that one. Hold on. So he did. Like, I'm looking for it right now.
I'm gonna send you the video. I'm gonna see if I can clip that little piece of the video out that I heard this on earlier. If I can find that video again. But yeah, 50 has been talking about Diddy and telling on Diddy forever. Now, Ja calling 50 is a rat.
Here's the thing.
And exposing things that people did not know about an enemy. I don't know if that's considered the same as rat and just putting things out there, because that's what all of y'all do. That's what every beef goes into. I'm going to expose something about you that people don't know. You telling people that y'all stabbed up 50 and he went to the police. Ain't you a rat for telling everybody that information? Ain't you a rat for talking about cases that 50 caught before that? I don't understand where the rat stuff comes in at, but when it comes to exposing people for being perverse, I'm okay with you being if they're gonna call you a rat, be a rat. But we need to get these people off the street. We got to trick them off the street some kind of way. One way or another, he's got to go. But yeah, I just heard that earlier today. It was like, oh, that is hilarious. The top feels so much better than the bottom.
That is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Wait a minute. So
they said that line was not about being in the rap game.
Oh my God. I really thought I that's a blind side. I never thought about that.
They say that was a Diddy diss. And for him to, and what was the song where Diddy talking about he did it and all that stuff there that 50 Cent and Jay-Z wrote for him?
I'm about to find it right now. That's what I'm looking for right now. Because I can't get over that last top feels so much better than the bottom thing. Anyway, but side note, and I'm gonna get to the lyrics in a second. The blowback from this documentary from some people in the industry has been he's kicking a black man when he's down. 50 Cent is taking advantage of the situation to take shots at Diddy. To me, people who say stuff like that sound like you're more. Nobody has said he didn't do none of this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? None of them are saying, oh, he never did that, he never did this. They're just saying you shouldn't say anything about it. Tell me why it is y'all will be so quick to talk pro-black shit, right? Until it comes to a black man fucking up black women or a black man fucking over other black men. And then it is what it is. But you need to tell, come on, bro. Like, that doesn't make sense.
You say
and in this situation, this is not him screwing over Diddy. Diddy screwed over a whole lot of people and screwed a whole lot of people. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And that's my thing with this situation. Like, it seems like Diddy did a lot of this to black people.
Right.
So
ain't no white people over here except for that stupid Aubrey bitch.
So you having issues with someone exposing black folks doing wrong to black folks, I think I'm all for that. I think I'm all for that. And as far as 50 making money off of the situation, I'm not mad at him making $1 off of it either. I'm not upset with that.
I'm mad I didn't get a chance to.
If I knew how to get in contact with a documentarian, I think I'd have paid him to do the same thing. Hey, and it's not just because I can make $1 off of it. It's the fact that you've done this, you've already done the work. You just need someone to help you expose it. And it's not that I hate this man. It's the fact that this information needs to be out there. Now, even though this documentary, as you say, is a I Hate Diddy documentary, it's, to me, this information needs to be out there. And the world needs to see who this man really is. This man that has proclaimed himself to be Brother Love, Papa Diddy Pop, all this other stuff. The things that he has done over the years, the deaths that have been around him, the accusations that have been surrounding him through all of this, Yeah, someone had to do it, and it's just the fact that it's 50 that did. The fact that it's the ultimate troll that got this one off is, I think that's rubbing people the wrong way.
And that shows a deep rooted disdain for 50, which is valid in most cases.
It's okay, and it's okay to hate 50. Is it okay? But really, is it okay? What has 50 really done other than just troll people?
Right.
Because I don't think he's done.
Except,
well, I guess he sold drugs.
Ja Rule has
legitimate right. Ja's got legitimate beef.
I think, and I think Rick Ross might have a legitimate gripe too, just because.
You went low. You went low.
Yeah.
I think Khaled may have a legitimate beef because 50 did drag him to hell a little bit. He drug him to hell. That nigga went to DJ Khaled mama's job, or had someone go to Khaled's mom's job. Like, bro, like,
you're right.
That's a little that's cause for action.
Hey, I'm sorry. If you go to my mama's job to try to threaten me, I guarantee you won't make a second visit. Because whatever happens after that has to happen.
Yeah.
But by the way, side note.
In 2024, after Diddy got booked by the feds, 50 Cent went on The Breakfast Club and talked about the track. Charlamagne the God brought up how people thought 50 wrote Diddy's verse, where Diddy was confessing to crimes and raps. Bo knows, but Diddy did it. Cars, jewelry, and big homes, yeah, Diddy did it. Shootouts, coastal beefs, yeah, Diddy did it. But my lawyer's so good that Diddy got acquitted. But 50 Cent told The Breakfast Club, I ain't tell him to say that. 50 said Jay helped him write Diddy's verse, and Jay is the one who wrote those lines. 50 said Diddy knew what he wanted to say, so he told Jay-Z, and Jay wrote the bars for him.
It's not Jay helped me with that. Jay helped me with that. Jay helped me with that. Jay did that part right there. What he said.
Freaking insane.
Oh my, it's the greatest.
Why would you say it? Why would you say it, Diddy? Why would you even let that be something that comes out of your mouth? Why would you even rap those lyrics? You think it's that hot that, I get the beef on both coasts. I get to kill people. Then my lawyer's so good, I gotta quit it. But
did it. He did
That's the most OJ shit ever.
Oh, what was they say? Go sit down somewhere. Stop. Go sit down. Why is you walking around?
If I did it, this is how I would do it.
Shut the. What are you doing? Yo, my nigga. Right. Even if you didn't do it, why are you talking about it?
And that's what happened with OJ. OJ, you got off, so we gonna get you on this. And then now all of a sudden, maybe you didn't do everything that they said you did, but you're gonna get overly But you're gonna get overly charged, and you're gonna be overly punished for what you actually did do. It's that situation. Like what he's in jail for right now, the time that he's getting right now may not be what he should get for the charges that he's up on, but you're gonna be overly penalized because we know you did so much other stuff that we are not able to charge.
Here's the problem is that, and I gotta agree. I like one of my favorite current thinkers is D.L. Hughley. Like he's one of my, because he seems, and I don't know the man at all, but he seems principled on his stance, and he's able to, as he says, hold two ideas in his head at the same time. I believe that Diddy's a horrible human being, and that we're better off without him around, but I also believe that it's not fair for them to sentence him for what they feel and not based on the law. Because if that can happen to there and I can acquiesce to that, then who's to say it just get, you know how they say to give somebody an inch, they want to take 2 inches. Give them 3 inches, they want to take 4. You give a nigga a rope, you want to be a cowboy. Just like everything, you just keep going out and out. And eventually it comes back around to all of us. And what they like to do is use, and I think this is why it's also very important for us as Black people to call out idiots and negativity in our own community. Not because white people said to do it, but because we won't stand for that type of behavior.
Right.
Because what they do is they will apply what Diddy did as, look at what they do. And that's not what we do. That's what he do. You understand what I'm saying? Are there other people who do it? Because they're white. I know. Come on, man. They got, what's his name right now? As a side note, what's his name? White dude. Not Charleston Heston. He's on his deathbed, and they're expecting a deathbed confession about him killing his girlfriend on the boat. Robert Wagner is the guy's name, the actor. So a long time ago, Robert Wagner, Chris Walken, Robert Wagner's girlfriend, Natalie Wood, they're on a boat. They out in the water. They on the little yacht, and somehow Natalie Wood ends up dead. Overboard.
Oh,
she fell overboard. This is years ago. This is back in 1986. I don't know what happened, is what Christopher Walken said. So I just read a headline the other day. Chris Walken's a nigga. I don't care. But I just read a headline the other day. It was like, there's a deathbed confession expected from because Robert Wagner's like,
wow.
So that's the type of thing, bro. Like, I don't know. There are people who do all types of stuff, but we cannot allow, as Black people, we can't allow one nigga that we like his music to be able to run. We were able to successfully say we ain't fucking with Kanye. Let's do the same thing with Diddy. I like Diddy's music. Like, I really do. Like, everything Bad Boys, that was my era. Like, so like that whole wild, like the hard hitting beats and all, like that was my joint. I don't rock with the lifestyle though. I don't rock with the way you decide to treat people. So
that's one thing that we do as a people though. We will find a way to embrace our evils because those people out there are the ones that are persecuting and prosecuting. So we're going to rally around it simply because it's them that are coming after him. Instead of us policing it ourselves, when those of us that do the wrong to us, we need to cast them to persecute and to prosecute. We don't need them inside. We don't need them inside. There's no need for a Diddy to be inside of our comfort zone.
I agree with that. But I can see why you raise an eyebrow based on who's doing the accusing, who's doing the punishing, put it that way. But we got to remember, these aren't, and maybe this might be my own prejudice. Now that I'm saying it out loud, might be my own prejudice because the only person I don't believe in this whole documentary is the white bitch. But it is what it is.
He did that shit.
We've got to look at who the victims are. The victims are all us.
Right.
The victims are Black women and Black men. Like, so regardless of whether you agree with the lifestyle, like, I firmly believe that a man has the right to, if you can afford it and you can make it happen to have freak offs, go freak off all you want to. However, what you can't do, you can't abuse people while you're doing it. You can't take it. You can't take that. And that is the world when it in the annals of history, that will go down as the worst foreshadowing ad lib that you have ever heard in your life. Oh my God.
We can't stop, won't stop.
Take that. Can't stop, won't stop comes in a close second. They both by the same nigga. I'm sorry. Anyway, listen, man.
Hey,
y'all let us know what y'all think about this whole situation. Hey,
are you watching the documentary is the question.
You gotta watch it.
Simply because you said it's not a victim. It's not one of those rockabye victims crying all day. It's just actually documenting the situation. I may go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll go check it out and I'll let y'all know.
I'm warning you now. I am warning you now, like, because I know you. I am warning you now. The descriptions of stuff don't really hold back. Ain't nobody saying, well, he kind of did. No. It's really it's detailed. But it's not victim heavy. The victim parts are heavy, but the documentary isn't all victim heavy, where you've got, like, those quick somber in one chair shot.
Yeah, I can't have those.
There's a couple of those. There are a couple of those type things, but I mean, it's over, I think 3 episodes, something like that. And it's good stuff. I think you'll like it. And I think you and I will have a conversation after the fact, on or off camera. I don't know, but
we'll definitely have a conversation about that. And I know you did mention earlier that you want to mention what's happening with your president.
Hey man, listen, in the work that I do, and we've got close people to us who work in the government during the Doge time, and it was touch and go. Like we were all nervous for different people that are close to us. Mm-hmm. I work with people who are homeless or formerly homeless, or they're indigent veterans, single mothers. And one of the things that I'm learning in my agency is that a lot of funding sources are being cut. If you have food stamps, the requirements are about to get a lot more stringent. If you are on Social Security, those parameters are about to get a lot different. From my understanding, some of the things that are coming down the pike, like there's going to be like a work requirement on Social Security. So like depending on your disability level, then you're going to have to do a certain number of hours of work. You tell me who's going to hire somebody to work strictly 9 hours a week. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go over that because you'll lose benefits. Can't go under that because you'll lose benefits. Like stuff like that. Also, the dual diagnosis portion of that, those of you who have Social Security disability or anything like that, that's becoming, they are no longer looking at mental health diagnoses as an issue. Yo, we have got to start thinking. I know we got midterms coming up next year, right? Yeah, 2026. And I know every year they say, oh, this year, this vote is the most important. And I think every vote is important. Every year the vote is really important. But the only way we're going to make it through these 4 years is if we do something in the midterms. I am watching my country crumble under tyranny, literal tyranny. So all I'm asking y'all to do is do me a favor. Number one, if you get any of these benefits, make sure you read the fine print right now. Set yourself up for success. Find yourself a financial coach. Find yourself someone who can help you navigate your benefits, because what you just waking up and getting that check and not even paying attention. Okay, well, I get the $775 or whatever it is. Those days are about to go away. If you get food stamps, make sure that you're paying attention and look at all the requirements, because that's about to go away if you don't. And the process to get back. All I'm asking is that y'all band together, man, and pay attention to what's going on with your government, and then do something about it next year in November, because that's when we have a chance to actually effect some change on our local levels and on our state levels and in both houses of Congress, the Senate and the House of Representatives. If we don't do something about it, I'm telling y'all now, this nigga ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere in 2020.
That's going to be interesting. And I'm going to say this. I have strong opinions, and we're going to, let's discuss this next week. Let's discuss some of these policies, because I do have strong opinions on the welfare state of our country. As a Republican, I do have, I have my own requirements that I would like to see. And it seems like some of those things may be coming to fruition here for us. I've been mentioning certain things, and for years I've been saying that there needs to be some guardrails put in place, because welfare shouldn't be forever. So we're going to look into some of these things, and we'll come out with our list next week, and we'll discuss. And I'll let you know what my point of view on this is, and because you come with your point of view as well. You work in this field a little bit more, so you will have a little bit more compassion for.
Maybe
what I understand is compassion for this is going to probably cause a major point. We're going to discuss this next week. No. We haven't been canceled yet, so we're going to do this again next week. And next week, y'all, if you're getting some stamps, if you're getting some assistance, check in with us next week, because we're going to have some things to say. We've got some things to say. But, hey, man, we haven't been canceled yet, so we're going to do this again next week. I love you. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Like, share, subscribe, follow, and this will be available on tomorrow on all of your streaming platforms. Get your hand off your head, because next week we're going to have this discussion. It's going to be fun.
Oh, boy.
Well, it might not be fun, but it's going to happen anyway. We're going to have this discussion.
Let's do it. I'm with it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this one.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
love you, boy.
Love you too, man. Y'all be good.
Y'all peace.
Peace.